Honey and sunshine.
Fine, guys.
Don't you think you've already done enough?
Get your own platform, love, and stop leeching off Angela. Drop her again, Ange.
Yeah,
Sunshine, Dan isn't. What are you doing, Dan?
It's right down.
Do
you want to hear the video?
On Saturday, you doxed a 6-year-old child, and nobody dragged you for doxing that child, and it was only a comment.
I said the first name as well as the parents as well, because she was leaving very full comment.
Dragged you for doxing a 6-year-old child.
How was it doxing?
Thank you, Nikki.
How was it doxing?
One second, do you know why nobody dragged him? 1 second, do you know why he didn't get dragged as bad? Because he said it, he came in on the same night and apologised to the lady and he held his hand up.
Ashley, can I just say something? I'm sick of people saying, let's just apologise and move on. And, you know, sometimes an apology is not good enough. Now, the damage has already been done for that lady that Dan dogs. Yes, it was on a public platform, but people didn't notice that she had a small platform.
Well, then that's down to her to not leave such horrible
Dan, you don't let anyone speak. Please let me speak. She had a small following, okay? Yes, she put up public, small following. You know, no one noticed it. No one, you know, but she came onto my platform. I had, I don't know, was it 1.5K or something on my platform? You know, and he doxed that to get back at her. Now, if you want to have beef with someone, have that back and forth, but there's no need to go for target someone's child. And even though yes, he's taken accountability and has apologised, the damage has already been done. And stop with that. Let's just apologise and take accountability and move on. Sometimes it's not that easy. Just move on from it. You cannot always do that, right? I'm sick of people keep saying just apologise.
But Laura doesn't take accountability for anything. Have you ever once heard her say, yes, I did that? No, I did that.
She needs to take accountability for this and say, listen, I know how it looks, but that was not my intentions. But if you've offended you, apologise. Yes, she needs to do that.
Facts.
Yeah. So are we playing this?
And you know how to talk to her, Angie, and you're decent with her.
I mean, to be fair, Dan, you were talking about her looks earlier. I don't like people that do that. They're going on your looks. Listen, I'm the same. If you come at me about mine, I'm exactly the same. Don't get me wrong. But however, you lose your argument then. As soon as you start talking on someone's looks, people always say it to me, go and have a wash.
Right, are you going to let her play this video because you're deflecting?
I'm finished. People always say to me, go and have a wash and all this. Well, you lost the argument because you can't attack the argument. You only can attack me personally.
Come on.
That was my argument.
I've got the video already, but
everyone mute.
What I was going to say is no, an apology is not good enough, but what I was going to say is Laura's not offered one or took any accountability, and that was the difference. I wasn't saying an apology is good enough. I just want to clear that up. Anyway, here's the video.
Well, there's a comment here, and it says Iran currently fighting Palestine. No, we are not fighting Palestine. Actually, our government is fighting with Israel, and we support Palestinians.
Israel is just as bad as a few of them. Like, do you know what I mean?
Well, it depends. Yeah, in every country they've got good politicians.
My partner's always said. Sorry to interrupt you. My partner's always said Hitler got it right.
What is that?
That the immigrants, they get so many immigrants over here. So sorry, just found needles on the floor. They shouldn't be on the floor. From me sewing earlier. They'll bring so many immigrants into legal immigrants into the country.
Did she just say she's got needles on the floor?
Yeah.
And then these immigrants will gang it like they did up in Scotland. And the immigrants then will then take over. And it'll end up being that all our children are like interbred and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I didn't exactly catch it. Could you just say it again in a little bit slowly? Yeah.
So basically, Adolf Hitler turned around and said that this would happen, basically. And 90% of the population would interbreed with foreign countries. And all our British children and German children and all like that would turn, if we didn't put our foot down, would turn into interbreds. So half caste or whatever like that. And then they would think that they've got the rights then to take over the country. Now in Britain, I don't know if you've noticed, it's already happening. We've got like so many percent of the population, like I said, I'm not racist at all, but you've got so many percent of the population that are coming in on boats, like Nigel Farage. He's a former MP or wherever. He stood on the White Cliffs of Dover back in lockdown, and he was watching them being thrown into the sea, and how many boats were coming into the country at the time, bringing these immigrants in.
And that's the end of it.
First of all, she said interbreed, guys, not inbred. Okay, so interbred means breed or cause of to breed with another of a different race or species. Okay, she didn't say inbred.
Okay, so do you think that what she was saying there was right and it wasn't racist?
No, it does come across racist, yes, because I've lost my thought now.
I'm going to drop and you carry on, but I just want to say when she came up here, she said everything she said she learnt in school. She didn't say that there. She said her ex says it, and that's what her thoughts were.
I mean, that does come across racist because, you know, immigration's nothing to do with race.
Right, I'm going to drop and leave you to it. I'll let you all discuss it and let's see what excuses you come up with and what
And can you drop me? I can't get out.
Yeah, what I was going to say is immigration's nothing to do with race. I don't know why people keep putting them both together. You know, people say, I'm an immigrant. I'm not, but how will people say I am? I'm a white woman. Immigrants can be of any colour, but we all get how some people say it. You know, they're talking about immigrants that are non-white. It's bad, exactly. Yeah,
I just want to say, if she wanted a platform as much as she did, if she didn't want half of the app knowing her personal life, to keep her personal life off the app and not say anything.
Yeah. I
mean, she doesn't want to be exposed in different boxes and go into different people's boxes on different people's bigger platforms to keep her personal life off the app. You can have your own platform and keep your personal life off the app.
I can just show you how complicated this woman is. That she is referencing quotes from Hitler and Nigel Farage. Now, like, how that is so like uneducated and stupid.
Can I just speak a minute, Angie?
Arthur.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should be talking about what Hitler, you know, any statements Hitler has.
No, but if you're going to bring Hitler up, you've got to have, he had an ideology, right? And this is how this all happened, but he wasn't a one-man band. He was Austrian,
it just sounds
and
to
had
me
other
that
people
he's in
behind him.
support.
But
Yeah,
to support that is disgusting. You can't sit there and say Hitler was right. Because then you are going against every race that Hitler went against. And it wasn't just the gays, it was also like it was pretty much every person that wasn't blonde haired, blue eyed.
And it's not like
right? So to sit there and say, oh, Hitler was right, you can't say that because Britain is full.
My leg.
I'm probably
in the box. Yeah, absolutely. She seems like she was in support of Hitler there, you know what I mean? And he was absolutely evil.
And can we also confirm, as Sunshine stated, that she was reading something out? She clearly wasn't reading something out. That was her ideology.
So does your son.
I think Lily doesn't know she's in the box.
Oh no, I don't think she does either.
Is she all right?
Oh, here is Laura. Can we just just mute ourselves up? So just let her have a say. Laura, I don't know if you've heard all of that. We heard what you said about the Hitler, and that you did agree with what you said. And you can't put immigration and race together. You know, an immigrant could be of any colour. You know what I mean? What you said is that